Welcome to Genius Talks Part 1. This whole idea behind Genius Visions is believing in that goal that you want to achieve, that you might not start it, or that future version of yourself that you've been chasing and you're quite not there. You have a vision, you have a mindset, you have a alternate reality where you see yourself accomplishing this goal. You see yourself becoming this version of yourself, but you might not be right there at the moment. So having this genius vision is understanding what it takes to get there and taking the correct steps in order for you to achieve this goal or become this better version of yourself, or whatever the case, whatever your genius vision may be. It's taking the initiative to make it happen and standing on it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have a space because I feel like, if y'all know me, especially everybody that was on LSU campus, y'all know I like selling things to people. I like taking y'all money, and that's just me being honest. But I don't want it to be just me taking y'all money. I want it to be something that you can benefit, not only from nice garments, but a message, something that can be with you for as durable as our great quality Genius Visions track pants are, and this gives me an outlet to kind of speak to y'all the same way I was speaking to y'all when y'all came up to the pop-up shop and y'all chopped it up with us, and we got to spread our message, spread our ideas, and spread our own philosophy about this whole, genius vision. And I just want to continue doing that, but on social media. Genius Visions came about because everything that we've done with Lost Genius Society, this is one of the biggest things, especially when we go all the way with it, when we make it to the place where we want to be at, is everything we're doing we're just leading by example. We just do these things to show y'all that you could do it too. This whole idea of Lost Genius Society, this concept of Genius Visions, every kind of collection that we had in the past, hit or miss, regardless, it came from an idea. It came from a vision. And the whole process of turning a vision into something that's tangible, turning your vision into something that's in reality, it's amazing. And it's a power that everybody in the world has. But I don't think people think about it or talk about it enough or believe in it enough for them to take action on their own. And that's what we're pushing. Regardless of what you want to become or what you want to accomplish or whatever places you want to go, you have a genius vision and you could do that. But you might have to, change the way you go about it, change your thought process, change your mindset, change the way you look at your goals and your visions and your dreams and aspirations to make it seem like, instead of a thought that just seems like, oh, this is what I want to do, but I don't think it can happen, to this is what I want, this is what I want to accomplish. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but these are the steps that I'm going to do to try to get there. Because this whole idea is like, don't get it misunderstood. Just because you have a genius vision or a goal or an aspiration or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean it's going to come to you. It doesn't mean that it's going to just be a yellow brick road to get to the top. But it doesn't mean it's impossible either. And that's what we want to push. The more you push your ideas, you push your thoughts, you work towards this goal, you work towards your genius vision, the more likely it is to happen. And I believe that it just takes the right action steps. You need a plan, you need to know your purpose, and truthfully you need to fail. And that word right there scares a lot of people. That's the real F word, failure, because nobody likes to fail. But failure is the only way you can grow. Through failure is when you learn, and you learn not to make that mistake again. So next time you do it another way, and that new way of doing it might be the way to get you where you need to be. It might be the way to get you to the point of where your genius vision becomes real. But genius visions, everything, I be getting sidetracked, but this is why I want to talk to y'all more, because I got a lot of thoughts I just keep in my head. Everything that we do with Genius Visions, we're just leading by example. You know, everything we created, this whole message, these garments, our collections, they happen because we had an idea and we took it and ran with it, and we didn't give up on it. You know, it's gonna be some mishaps, some failures, some breaks. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some ups and downs, but I feel like as long as you keep going and you learn along the way, there's no way you can fail. The only way you fail, the only way you really don't accomplish the things that you want to accomplish is if you give up. If you never quit, you'll never lose, you know? And that's just the kind of mentality and the mindset that I have, but I think everybody should have that mindset, you know? We have a lot of people in this world, we have a lot of victim type mindsets and a lot of people that just kind of go with the flow in things and then complain when they don't have what they want. But in order for you to get the things that you want in this life, regardless of your circumstance, you have to take action. And before you can take action, you got to have a plan. And before you have a plan, you got to have a vision. And that's what Genius Visions is all about. It starts with the vision. It starts with the idea that you have from the beginning and not giving up on that idea, not giving up on that vision, regardless of the obstacles or your situation or the mishaps or the good, the bad, the ugly. It's about remembering that vision and having tunnel vision on your vision, you know what I'm saying? And continue to push forward. But hopefully y'all got something out of that. This episode 1, we're going to keep this going. And don't remember, we got a Black Friday sale. Buy one, get one free. You don't want to miss out. We running this sale all the way to Black Friday. We probably might do it a little bit longer too, but we're going to see. It depends on how fast we can sell this merch. You don't want to miss out. Like I said, buy one, get one free. First 10 customers only. So you getting 2 for the price of 1. LGS merch, track pans, Genius Visions. And let's keep it going. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Make sure y'all stay genius. And don't forget, the future is now. Gang.